So a lot of finance is a big problem for crowdfunders.
Yeah.
A lot of people crowdfund because they can't raise finance from other people.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Said that in order to crowdfund successfully, you have to tap the right crowd or get the right people to invest in you. You have to attract the right sort of people.
Yeah.
So how did you attract the kind of people that you wanted?
Well, I mean, going back, I think we're going back to the whole social media as the kind of one of the best ways to market yourselves these days. Well, just the internet in general. It's a very powerful tool, and it's also free. I mean, you're only paying like your line rental for a month or whatever, and I think that's a very good way to kind of spread the word. And you can find just through using the internet alone places that might be interested where you can post your crowdfunding page or video. You know, people that you can market to, in this case, because it was a theatre show, theatre organisations. It's the little things as well, such as using very, very broad, like hashtags on Twitter. If you hashtag theatre, or if you hashtag, crowdfunding, something like that, there are thousands of people that will just literally search for hashtags. They'll find it. They're basically buzzwords. Another thing also is what helped us is actually if you kind of ask people that you know what sort of networks they're connected to. So we know bloggers who blog from everything to film to fashion. A lot of them are actually starting to pick up steam. They're very successful and stuff like that. And literally because we know them, you're able to say, look, could you please, tweet this, or could you post this up on the status? If and it's amazing how quickly that spreads. There was one person that we managed to find randomly through a friend of a friend who is, I think they're a social media manager for a company, and they in a day they tweeted us to I think about 2,000 followers in in a single couple of hours, and that was literally because they're a friend of a friend. So it's finding people that can kind of help you come out of your bubble, and that can expand kind of your reach. And again, the internet, good for research, finding the type of people and the type of groups that you can actually easily post this to. It might be something of interest. Because also you have to look at the content of what you're selling in a way. So our play was a post-apocalyptic drama with a bit of Shakespeare thrown in. It was a new piece of writing, but it had elements of that. So we were writing to people like medical journals because there's a sleep-inducing drug in it that erases dreams. We were writing to societies for Shakespeare because there were elements of A Midsummer Night's Dream in there. We even got followed by a couple of people who were sufferers of PTSD, which is post-traumatic stress disorder, because that's kind of what the play dealt with a little bit. And we were kind of writing to charities and stuff like that. Literally just looking at your ideas and what areas does it explore, and then it's amazing the sort of research that you can find and the people that you can sort of tap into. So it's kind of like, in a way, analyzing your own product as if you were someone else and seeing the potential of it, and then seeing, okay, so we can divide it into these three sort of big areas, and then you kind of branch off and find those people within those areas there. So I think that's something I'd recommend. Just trying to look at it objectively, I think helps.